Hi, my name is Festus DJ Rewele, and I'm glad to be here again. I've been enjoying myself, especially with the feedbacks that I have been getting from so many of you. I like the stories, I like every comment that you've been making. Now, if you are clicking onto this channel for the first time, well, not too late. We started since November, and a whole lot of stories have been built up before now. So if you click that subscribe button, you'll still be able to go back and see all the videos we have done before now. But this is one channel that you cannot afford to stay away from. Today we'll be talking on something really serious, and it happens. This is a business consulting show for especially CEOs, business owners. And one of the questions that I got during the week was how do I build aspirational structures in my business? How do I build aspirational structures in my business? Now, many people may not understand what aspirational structures are. One of the core competencies of Excel and Grace, that's my consulting company, is building business structures. And so when you now talk about aspirational structure, it's something a little bit different from that. Now, someone will ask, what is a business structure? Business structures are just like skeletons to the body. And now we know from our biology that cells make up tissues, tissues make up organs, organs make up system. And so there are processes and stages in business where you have structures, you have processes, and then you have systems. And building an aspirational system simply says there is a growth plan, there is a growth pattern, there is something somebody needs to look at when it enters a company and says, this is the kind of company that I would like to work in. Now, there are some companies that you enter or you get employed into, and you see something called a pseudo structure. A pseudo structure. It looks like a structure, but it's actually not a structure. So what you see is that there is a head of admin. Yes, there is an accountant. Oh, yes, there is a business development manager. There is an operations manager, and that's all. And then you have so many other staff who work under this department, and yet they do not know where next or what follows after them. One of the best structured organizations we have in Nigeria is the banking industry, and that's probably where I'm drawing this experience and inspiration from. When you go into a bank or you get employed in a bank, you could be in operations, you could be in marketing, and there are different departments there, but there are things that are called aspirational structures, such as when you enter the industry today, you know you are entering as an account officer, AO. And after about a year or two, depending on performance, you become an officer. From an officer, you become a banking officer, and then a senior banking officer, and then an assistant manager, a DM, a manager, a senior manager, and sometimes in some organizations, in some banks, you have principal manager before you become an assistant general manager, and then the deputy general manager, and the rest of them. Now, when you come into a bank as a new employee, you see these things and it begins to inspire you to work hard. You begin to see your trajectory from the very day you enter into the bank. Now, that's how your business is supposed to be. Some of you business owners, there is nothing called aspirational structure in your business. And so most of the time, it is how long has this man worked, or how long has this man been with me? This man has been with me for about 6 years or 7 years. Oh, what else should you do? You don't even know, because there are no aspirational structures. Sometimes out of your own volition, you just add salaries and you just say, okay, I'm increasing your salary. You have been here for 3 years, you've been here for 4 years, you've been here for 5 years. Now, if you have the signing employee joining such organization and they find out that you do not have anything called aspirational structure, they may not stay too long with you. And there is no business that cannot have this. As small as our consulting businesses, there are aspirational structures When you're joining in as an intern, from there you become a junior associate consultant, and then from there you become an associate consultant, and then a consultant, senior consultant. There are things that you begin to see as an ascension point as an employee. And this is what inspires people to work. If there are no aspirations born in as a condition for people who work with you, they may flame out easily. They may just decide to say, you know what, there is nothing happening here. And it happens in one-man business. That's what many people say when they complain. Why am I leaving this business? You know what happens in one-man business now? It is when they wake up, whatever they want to do, that's what they do. And these things are so visible that if you do not start today, you will continue to have as many staff turnover as you've always had. But the beautiful thing is, you can always reach us. Consultants are everywhere that will help you build structures, that will help you build that kind of aspirational structure that will make your staff remain with you until the very end. All right. So if there are questions, please send to me. Keep them rolling. I've been getting so many in the last few weeks, and then I'll be willing to talk to you. Until we see again next week, please keep that dial on and be a good CEO. Thank you.